Hello! Welcome again, another trip, River Maritsa 2018, hopefully from start to finish. Mr Uzunov, Mr Watts, we hope you enjoy. It's just after Easter in April 2018 and we are starting on the east side of Portage. I'll put the coordinates somewhere down here if I'm clever enough with my computer. We are going to be spending 4 or 5 nights canoeing down this river. We are hoping this is going to be part of a multi-year trip to try and cover the entire River Maritsa from source to the sea. We've got as high as we can at the moment. The river is very high, it's in full flood, so hopefully we'll get over a lot of stuff. And hopefully over the course of these videos we will see from Bulgaria finally ending up in the White Sea on the border between Greece and Turkey. So we've been going for about 45 minutes, all fine and dandy. The canoe has a leak. I said it was a canoe I'd never tried before. I got it for free, so can't complain. We'll put some tape over, I hope we can stop it. Vilo's bailing out every 20-30 minutes, but it's good enough for 4 or 5 days. Not as warm as usual, being April, but can't have everything. You've got lots of water in the river. Well, we found our home for the night on a nice little island. Oh my god, is there a lot of mosquitoes. Ridiculously huge. Plan is to get a fire lit, a smoky one, and hopefully it will drive a few of them away. And that is how you get rid of mosquitoes. It's good. There's still a few though. So 45 minutes we've been here. We cleared a huge patch. Got a bunch of wood. Mosquitoes are terrible. And we're going to get settled in and be eaten alive. Oh. 10 to 8 Bulgarian time and we're almost there. We're trying to put green stuff on the fire to make smoke to keep the mosquitoes away, but oh my god, they're horrible. There's one on me now, every time, sorry. You know, still in shorts and a t-shirt though. He's just a hardcore. Morning. It's the morning of the second day. We slept really well. I had a lovely time in my hammock. Vilo said he was too hot on the floor. Thankfully the mosquitoes died away late last night because of the cold. They're starting to wake up now in the morning. We've got some water boiling. Breakfast is going to be coffee and porridge, although Vilo may fancy a chicken noodle. Porridge. Breakfast of champions. Porridge oats, powdered milk, wild honey. Superb. Birds are very noisy. It's nice though. Plenty of pheasants. Pigeons. No jackals at all, which is strange. I'd expect to hear lots around here. Maybe it's not wild enough. We've got to come to our first bent, which is a structure over the river. Maybe sort of an anti-flood measure. We've got to portage around that. We've come across a bent, something across the river, so we pulled up and we're going to wander down, see how we get past it. That's why we got out the boat. pulled up for the second night. Found a really nice island actually, with 2 or 3 really nice places we could camp. Not so many mosquitoes as before. Weather's been a mixed bag today of sun, wind and rain. But this is where we're going to sleep tonight. Between those trees I'm going to have my hammock. Fire here somewhere. Looking down on the river. Canoe. Down there with Vilo. Let me show you around. It's not bad for a view in the morning. Fire's lit, settling in for the evening, cooking with Vilo, something to drink. So this is what's left of our campsite on the morning after. There's our fire pit. That's where we slept. We've got the river on one side here and over there, so both nights we had the tinkling of the river in stereo, which was lovely. We have nightjars going all night long, we've got cuckoos going, we've had woodpeckers. We left cooked meat out last night and not a single piece has been taken, so it appears this island is mouse free as well, which seems a rarity. Haven't heard any jackals again, that's 2 nights in a row. Vilo cooked up a storm again last night, thank you my friend. We got to bed quite late. Ah, something's moving. Digni goes the camera, sir. Proczka. See that? Kota. Oh. Might have been a mole. Very soft sand here. This island is really nice. We're probably a good metre off of the river, so everything's dry. It's completely made of sand, so it's well drained. Loads less mosquitoes. Best island we've camped on so far. So we've come to the end of day 3. It's been a pretty slow day, and we've now probably spent the last 2 hours trying to get past a bent. We've got a double line, a double drop of a concrete and broken concrete walls, 2 lines across the river with 1, 2, 3, 4 islands in between. We can't get by the pump house where there's any mechanical works there. It's full of pit bulls and krakachans. We're going to have to camp on the island where the sluices are. And it's not the best campsite, there's not a lot of wood, it's very prickly. And And yeah, this is where we're going to be tonight. And tomorrow, boat's in the water, head to the other side, and drag it up a hill of stinging nettles. Opriva utra. Well, it's the end of day 4. Got a bit of a late start today due to the fact that I managed to give myself some sort of food poisoning, so I was up all night being unwell, which is not great when you've got shivering cold in a hammock and it's dark. We've come to another bent and we're parked up here. We're going to get picked up here tomorrow, but we thought we'd have a wander around and go and have a look at the river because it's all blocked. And below the building is all blocked, and the current was too strong for us to go through today, and we couldn't be bothered to do Portage. How you doing, my friend? To the bridge. We are going to the bridge. See what it's like. Lots of mosquitoes. Where we pulled up on the bent, not a lot of good firewood. So again, crappy fire. The Rhodope Mountains, far on the hillside. Sun's going down. It's going to be dark soon. We are camped just in there. So it looks like there was steel from there to there to block the bridge off because it's dangerous. But they just cut it and carried on. I saw a tractor and a trailer come over here earlier. Found an old communist hotel, all dilapidated. Just having a wander around. Obviously there's rooms here, swimming pool, the river down there. Must have been quite nice at one stage. Taking the copper out of the walls. Most Bulgarians would say that's the gypsies doing that. Krajna etapa, end of the journey. We're finished. This is where we were last night. Someone's on the way to pick us up. We're going to try and cross that rickety bridge. This is where we camped last night. You can see under there is the roof and everything. It rained this morning, which was nice, refreshing. And yeah, we're done. Again, where we've camped, very strange. All the food we left out has just stayed. In other places in Bulgaria, just disappear in the middle of the night. The ninjas would come and take it. You wouldn't hear them. Sure, you'd hear jackals yapping around the campsite all the time, and little groups talking to little groups, yapping away in the distance and communicating. But here, nothing. I mean, in this particular location, we've seen dog prints, we've seen a lot of otter prints. We've probably seen a mole or two, we've seen mice. Nothing come and take the bread or the salami or the cheese that we leave out. So, I don't know. Maybe not as wild, or they're not as hungry here. Think we're slumming it in the woods. Think we're doing it hard. I give you a fire and a cinema in the woods. I'm a genius.